Welcome to DrickThentics has something to say! What's up, beautiful folks? So this video is a little bit more personal to tell you how much I appreciate your tiny bit of support right now and your dedication to help that channel grow. So 2 days from now, it's going to be the first month anniversary of the channel. And I know that it's just a really tiny beginning, but it already means so much to me that I finally created the channel, even though it's really, quite small right now. But the thing is, I needed to disclose some insights with you. Well, pardon my English, by the way, but I'll try to be as accurate as I can in my way of speaking. So the Let's Him That Corner show won't get as much episodes as it normally do over the course of the first few weeks. As you may have noticed, I tend to add different videos that involve a more background story about the game nutters, DrickThentics, and anything else that can be related to the channel. Because, well, as an individual creator, I want DrickThentics channel to be about a bunch of characters that are playing games, and that they are trying to make it as much entertaining and funny as possible. At some point, adding or making videos about adding some farts and belches, that may sound really childish at some point, but I know that it can reinforce the fun part and the entertainment too. Because that's, to be honest, even as grown-up adults, this is what happens to us from time to time. We fart, we belch, and and people are laughing, or they are just being disgusted by it, or so whatever. So it's not about me personally, that channel, because I really don't like to put myself as hey, I'm a creator, I can do some funny stuff and entertaining part. And no, I want people to relate to characters that are part of this channel, and even if I'm also part of it as a normal guy that I am, I really don't want it to be as just about me and me only, because that's not in my temper, in my character. So yeah. So as you may have expected, when I was creating Let's Him That Corner show, I introduced the characters that will come along, and then where we can have some kind of a fun together, even though we will never gonna play together, because the whole part of DrickThentics is each character will never play with each other. Even though they know each other, they will never play against or in cooperation with each other, because they hate themselves playing. You may have noticed that I never ask any characters to play, and that's gonna be that way with the different characters so from no one, I would say. Because in the entertaining and funny part, it's not only about me, but it's also about the other characters that are bringing the channel together, as I would say. And you already been introduced to some of them, even though they are not as you don't really know much about them, but they are just to be introduced. As much. Well, sorry for going on circle, but they have been introduced, and I would like in the future for them to be revealed in a more physical way. and that's on the project. So so as you know, the game nutters so deserve to have their own first videos, like the one I aired on the channel, because they are obviously part of the channel, and they're gonna be the main focus point, the main you know, entertaining factor of that channel. And this is why I needed them to be introduced on their own way, okay? But still, well, obviously I won't say much about it, because that's gonna be spoiling everything, and I really that would be a mistake, so to do that now. So while I will be creating some Sims 4 videos featuring Connor, I will launch a new show that will start with 1 or 2 videos a week. And it's gonna be about another game that means a lot to me, because I used to play it a lot in my younger years of gaming. I was like, I can't remember how old I was. I think I was 12 years old when I played it for the first time, and it was a revolution for the game industry. And for the gaming community as well. So and when I played it again a while ago, I was like, hey, it would make such a good content, because obviously I want people to discover it, and I also want some people to remember about it, because I think that a lot of players, especially you know, old school, old-fashioned one, such as me, are gonna straightforward. I mean, so they are gonna recognize the game, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of them are gonna tell me that they had so much fun with it, and yeah, so that's gonna be a new game, about a new game, yeah. And this time, that new show will be featuring BuddyDude as a commenter alongside me. Yeah, well, just don't forget about me, mate. I can't wait to see what the new show is, because I really have no idea what it is. Well, BuddyDude, yeah, he's just going to stick to commenting, okay, while following my playthroughs, since I just don't trust him with mouse and keyboard, to be honest. What about a controller then? No, not even a controller. Just stop. Dude, you agreed to just commenting, remember? Alright, mate, but I'm sure it's gonna be fun regardless. Well, we will do our best for that. That's actually our job, so to make it entertaining as well. So, if you appreciate the content that I'm already creating, even over the small first month, I mean, please feel free to subscribe to our channel. I mean, obviously right now I'm not going to you know, so to do all that subscribe and stuff thing, because that's too early, and to be honest, I don't want to pressure anyone into subscribing to content that may or they may not like, but you know, that will show a little bit of support regardless, and help with my motivation, so to go further. It's not about much about motivation, because I will always get motivated to create content on that channel. But the main point is really to get the support and you know, so so all that good talk about you know, when people are saying, hey, you are doing a good job, just keep going and keep continue. Well, at some point, as a content creator, I'm sure that's always a big thing, so to follow every time that we are creating content, because we need people so to acknowledge what we are doing. Yeah, I mean, because though I have a lot of ideas and insights for the channel, I can't put them online if I fail to get some support from you beautiful folks. I mean, so that's obvious. So anyways, it's gonna be time to close that video by saying that I really can't thank you enough for the tiny bit of support you guys can show so far. And even though I have really a lot of trouble speaking, so when I'm actually so openly so talking that way, I know that you folks can or cannot understand what it is, but anyway, I will always appreciate any tiny bit of of comments, critics, and anything that can help contents to get better and to go stronger. And after all, well, them game nutters even predicted that I might go down for good if I don't succeed into growing that channel more, right? Yeah, rather not pissing them off, because they are pretty bad themselves, that I should really avoid upsetting them. Yeah, I really don't like the guy with the big deep voice that looks like he's using an audio software to tweak things around. Yeah, I mean, for my part, I would be careful of the dude with that intense German accent. It seems like such a really badass, to be honest. Yeah, or the one with a strong French accent. It creeps me out too. So, anyway, this is where I wish you to look after yourself well, and do not miss the first episode of the new show on the 8th of September, 2 days from now. So stay well, folks. Right on, mates.